Hello and welcome to the World Climbing Club. It's the final day of the IFSC 2025 Boulder season and it's almost time for the women to shine. Finals in a couple of minutes, but first of all, let's start with the semi-finals and a couple of cool moments along the way. The women's semi-finals built in intensity. A hard round where one top and a few zones might be enough to get through. And for many, it all came down to the last climb. There were a few surprises along the way. Big hitter Miho Nanaka and the gold medalist from Bern, Erin McNeice, not making the cut. An athlete who looked great on the mats was Annie Sanders. She was the only climber to send Boulder #2, where the top caught everyone out who got there.
Yeah, you don't get it with the feet, so I just didn't know she touched with her hand. If anyone can creep up, maybe Annie can actually. She's so good at these sort of static push moves. I think she's in, Ben. I think she's in. She's got one hand on it. I think she's got this. Annie Sanders is going to bring the inside flag and the boulder gets done. Okay, now I will allow it to be the best boulder of the round.
It's always been the best boulder.
It's there.
Tops are now best boulder.
So as usual, we were looking for 8 athletes to make it through. Annie Sanders leads the way by 15.9 points over Anon Matsufuchi. Georgia Tessio makes her first finals in 3rd, Janja Garnbret next, then Mao Nakamura and Camilla Moroni. By 0.5, Oriane Berton gets above Melody Sikikawa, who is our last finalist, just pushing out Zelia Avazu by 0.4. Sophia Yokoyama had a brilliant semi-finals, coming so close to so many tops, and if things had been different, might have made the finals. We spoke to her at the last comp in Bern to find out more about this awesome athlete.
Hi, my name is Sophia Yokoyama. I climb for the Swiss team and I'm a boulder specialist. So we're halfway through the season right now. We're at the World Cup in Bern. I plan on doing the whole entire season, the whole bouldering season. So there's one more comp in Innsbruck and then World Championships in September. The beginning of the season for me started quite well, was able to qualify for semis the whole time. And then I think just tiredness of comps and traveling hit, and now Prague and Bern has just been, it wasn't bad, but of course you just want to perform your best, and when it doesn't happen then it just sucks. So yeah, unfortunately Prague and Bern did not go as planned, but Innsbruck is still next week, so I'll just focus on that and then take a bit of a rest before World Champs. Staying consistent is, especially with all the traveling, the jet lag, and being able to just continue training even though you're tired. I guess it depends on really how you are as an athlete. If you're able to just handle that more easily, then I guess training also, you're well, I don't feel tired, I can give a hard sesh now. But yeah, if you're someone who needs a bit more rest, like me, and who does not handle it as well, in between comps, I haven't really been able to give as many hard sessions as you usually do during the winter and during the training phase. So for me, the beginning of the season was really well, and then I think just also after a while my level just kind of reduces a bit just because I can't stay consistent in training. But I still feel good on comps and the results are still quite close to each other, so the consistency is there in comps, but I'd like to keep it more consistent. In Bern we have 6 athletes, 6 women, 6 men, which is I think the biggest we've ever been ever. I don't think we've ever filled up our spots like we have for this World Cup, which I find great because yeah, Switzerland are really focusing on bringing more of the youth athletes up and European Cups and sending as many athletes as possible, which I think is the best way to do it because it's with experience that you get better and stronger. And so if they can send more people, not only is it fun for me, but it's also good for them. There's a lot going on in my life around climbing. I have all the training side for climbing, for comps. I've also started climbing a bit more outdoors, which I've really enjoying. So there's all of that focus that has shifted a bit to outdoors, but then I also really enjoy everything social media, so YouTube. I haven't been uploading a lot recently, but I do really want to. So just like, yeah, the ideas and all of that takes up a lot of time and a lot more energy than what you would think. And then I guess everything also like training. I really enjoy sharing training and how to like get better. And so I like really also am trying to help people out and yeah, focus a bit more on that too.
The Boulder finals tonight are going to feature some pretty cool looking climbs and holes. Look at these sparkly things from Rock City. Now, predictions are always fun, and the audience, of course, has got their opinions, and I'm curious to know who they think is going to win. Sorry to bother you. What's your name?
Ren.
Ren, who's going to win tonight? What's your predictions?
My prediction is going to have to be Mal's been doing really, really well. Yeah, and Annie.
True.
Annie's done really, really well. Yeah, I think she's doing amazing. So yeah, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I can't tell you that. I'm meant to be neutral.
No. It still can still be neutral, can't it?
I'm going to run away from you. See you later. Oh, hello. She just looked at me. Hello. Sorry to bother you. I'm just going to come sit next to you. Who do you think is going to win tonight?
I'm going to say Annie. I'm not sure about Janja, but I'm happy with anyone.
Are you doubting Janja Garnbret?
I'm sure, you know what, I'll bite my words later, but for now I'll say Annie.
That's fair enough. You stick with your predictions. Enjoy the final. Hello. You're waving at me, and that means I'm going to come and ask you something. Is that all right? Who do you think is going to win tonight?
I'm not quite sure, actually. Still getting over the heartbreak that Erin didn't make it.
No.
Yeah.
It was real close,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah. But I know a lot of people are rooting for Janja, and I would certainly see her going strong. But also, like, Oriane doesn't disappoint.
She never does.
And Annie seems to be on top of her form.
Okay, so you're basically predicting that lots of people win. I like this. This is.
I hope that I'm always rooting for everyone. I just want everyone to win.
You're far too nice for this section, but thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the comp. See ya. Right, well, as you can see, there are literally thousands of people here in the audience. We've heard who they think's going to win. Let's find out in real life. 8 women, 4 boulders and only one possible winner. It was packed in the arena, the crowd enjoying every second of the action. And there was a certain double Olympic gold medalist on the hunt for a win. Janja Garnbret was climbing in her first finals, and it's only the second time since 2002 that we've seen 2 Italian climbers in a women's final. Janja managed to get points on the board on the last climb, with the zone, a good confidence boost for her in the future. Melody Sikakawa managed to unlock the hand jam sequence on the second climb. It was a unique feature that we rarely see, and she claimed the zone. 29.3 her total score in 7th. Annie Sanders did have a tough competition, occasionally battling with her emotions, especially on that hand jam. She mouthed "what" at one point and was clearly emotional as she left the stage. However, she recovered well, 3 attempts on the slab and locking in 6th place. Fifth went to Mao Nakamura. 13 times she made the jump across on the first climb, finally getting the zone. She's usually brilliant on a slab and was again tonight, effortless on her way through. Camilla Moroni came close to getting her 2nd medal of the season, but eventually finishes in 4th. Boulder 1 was where the difference was made over Mao, Camilla doing it in 8 attempts. So the podium finishes. there was a chance that Annie might have claimed bronze, but it went to Anon Matsufuji. Earlier in the comp, Anon brilliantly flashed the hand jam boulder, instinctive climbing at its best. However, missing the zone on the slab was a huge moment. What might have been? Silver goes to Oriane Berton. She spotted the palm down first move on Boulder 1 quickly. She then absolutely bossed the slab, showing all of her technicality as she moved easily through. On another day she might have won, but Janja had returned. Throughout the last couple of days, Janja has been easing her way back into competing. Tonight, in the finals, she was unstoppable, the only one to top all 4 boulders. Myself and Sam Richard watched as she did the unthinkable on Boulder 4.
Right. And now she just needs to get this zone.
So here she goes, up towards the starting hold, into the pinch. Right foot on, left foot, she's a move away. Here we go, the crowd start getting behind her, they know.
Come on, Janja.
Should be.
And I think it's a win for her.
I think so too.
Come on, Janja. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is actually, and she's doing it.
No.
Oh la la.
How?
Come on.
This lady,
This is crazy.
Janja Garnbret, the greatest athlete we've seen in climbing, drops the left foot down. How is she doing this? One launch towards the top. Fires, gets it. Janja Garnbret gets 4 out of 4. What a moment for her.
Oh la la.
You just have to celebrate this lady's talent because honestly,
It's crazy. Showing everyone who is the boss.
I have a huge amount of respect for her because she comes back time and again and she proves I've run out of words.
And
I'm not even speaking.
Even in first rounds earlier, which was like she didn't want the semis, she didn't want the qualies. It was hard, and now she's crushing it in finals, and yeah, it's crazy to see.
She just reminds us how good she is. Every now and again, she dips those toes back into the comp world and says, by the way, I'm still here, everyone.
Yeah.
Right, well, it's meant to be our closing link for the show, but I'm going to do something I don't usually do because I've just got to go and see her because, in all honesty, Janja, I just wanted to say, just unbelievable. It was so... I know I'm surprising you. I don't care. I just love watching you again. And I had many, many tears in my eyes watching you do that. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, really, honestly, I really enjoyed. And super honestly, I didn't know what I will feel coming back to competing after 9 months, and I wasn't sure if that is even the right decision, but I was kind of shaking qualies, of course. I expected that, and then it was already like 100% better in semis, and then finals, I was the most relaxed I've ever been, and I was just enjoying myself on the wall, just trying to solve the problem, and it was really amazing. The Innsbruck crowd is fantastic. The atmosphere was amazing. I felt so welcomed by the crowd. Everybody was so happy to have me back, competitors as well, and I almost started crying. So it was honestly like I got goosebumps. It was like amazing.
I've literally got goosebumps right now. Honestly, you do something to me as a commentator where I forget how to speak. It's just amazing. Thank you so much, Janja.
Thank you.
I'll see you soon.
See you.
Right, well, that's it for today's Climbing Club. We'll be back tomorrow. What else can I say? Unbelievable.